So I'm a lawyer and I want to make an impact on social media. I've got 3 tips for you to get started. Number 1, take your written content and turn it into video or audio content. So put it through podcasts or put it out on YouTube. It doesn't have to be you that put your thoughts out, but it could be a partner in your team, it could be a senior associate, it could be somebody else, but get that message on video and it'll get much more traction. You could also test this out by doing a written post and doing a video and seeing the data, tracking what data work, results you get, seeing what gets the most attention. Number 2, I'd stay as relevant as possible by keeping up to date on the news in your sector, which you would anyway, but commenting on it, being informative and helpful around topics that your clients would be interested in. So staying top of mind with them at the same time as being really helpful and giving your own take and your own comments on what's going on in the sector. And thirdly, this is a long game you're playing here. Take 12 to 18 months to build an audience and create really good content, and I'll give you the reason why for that. If you take the time to build content, you're going to gain lots of attention and you're going to build trust over time that will help you to sell. Say I've got a $20,000 a month retainer that I want to pay to a legal provider of services, and I go on to LinkedIn, for example, and I look at 3 or 5 lawyers that people have told me about. If I go onto a profile where somebody hasn't ever liked anything, has got very brief information about who they are, I'm going to move on. If I then go onto another profile that's got an egg for a picture and maybe liked a couple of posts here and there, I'm going to move on. If I go to a profile of somebody that's uber helpful, has lots of relevant comments about the sector that they work in, they are answering questions, they're being really engaging, really interesting, and doing lots of commentary and lots of engagement with clients and peers and all that kind of stuff. They're on various channels, they're putting out video, they're tweeting, they're live streaming their events, all this kind of stuff. It's very, very likely that they're going to get my $20,000 a month for a long period of time, and they're going to be a helpful and trusted resource of mine that I will then recommend on to other people. I think it's a bit of a no-brainer now, but I know there's a lot of fear in the legal industry about how this should be done, and hopefully these tips will help you to just think about it in a slightly different way and potentially get started. If there's anything else you want to know or any help or advice, please do get in touch, because I'd be more than willing to give you a hand.